Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to day 28, if I'm not mistaken, of the 75-day hard challenge. As you can see, change of scenery, change of background, and for those of you guys have been watching my videos, and I guess a lot of you guys that are watch every day, you guys know, today, I'm staying at an Airbnb. You guys can see it a little bit. This place is super sick, man. It's like these like loft-style rooms, so like freaking, like, I don't know, 20 feet ceilings. The vibe's really good. It's like a 5-minute walk from like Niagara Falls, which is one of the main attractions, probably in all of Canada. So it's pretty cool. Like there's a whole like what's it called? Like strip. Like there's Las Vegas, like there's a bunch of like Ferris wheel and all that cool stuff, and some casinos, which we're not gonna be going to. But yeah, it's a really nice place. It was a long drive though because there's a lot of traffic, so it's like 2 hours. But anyways, finally got here. Today, the reason I'm here, by the way, for those of you guys who might not know, is two reasons. Number one, actually, I don't know the second reason. Actually, I do. Number one, to celebrate last month, because last month was my best month ever in terms of business financially that way. And also, I graduated, or I finished all the assignments, and I'm graduating in June. Like, I'm done my university, so pat on the back for that. So just a little bit of a celebration because, again, if you know me, I'm very much still struggling with being able to just feel like, I guess, satisfied and fulfilled and happy. But I guess being here today, like I am, I'm feeling better. Like I guess it's just the environment, and then when I don't have my PC, like at home, it's like, dude, like I have my PC, like I'll always end up like just doing something, or I'll be checking my channels or something, and like it'll constantly be dangling in my head. But now that I'm here, I can't open my channels because I open them through a anti-detect browser or whatever. And I've been here just chilling, trying to record videos and TikToks and whatnot, and just. Yeah, bro, just chilling. We're gonna watch some movies. I'm gonna eat some food, and yeah. But anyways, so that's that, and also just to start off the new month on a positive note. Today is April 2nd. So far things are looking great. I mean, I guess yesterday there's a little bit of a bad thing, which was that Longform channel got demonetized. But I have a call with my editor on Saturday or Sunday to figure out the next game plan. I'm very confident. When we reapply in 90 days, I know it's far away, but when we reapply in 90 days, we'll be able to win the appeal. And this channel's printing, bro. It's doing great. It's a good audience. Our videos are good. Like, we just got to win the appeal, and it'll be worth it in 3 months. So, positive outlook on that. But anyways, yeah. I guess that's really it. And the main thing I guess to talk about and to mention in today's video, I guess in regarding to me being here and whatnot, is everybody, like, when you start online business, right? Everybody like starts it from like this money perspective. And I talked about this in yesterday's video, so I won't talk about it too much, but make sure you watch yesterday's video, probably one of the best ones, where I just talked about, like, again, it's not about the money, it's about what you do with the money, right? Because at the end of the day, if you were the only person on the planet and there's no stores or no cars or nothing, like, even if you had $1 trillion, it really has no value, right? But it's like today, maybe $1,000 could, the value of that could be rent for you, right? So it gives you a place to stay. So when you start in business, or if you're trying to do something and make something work, you're chasing these numbers like 5K a month, 10K a month, 20K a month. But what do they really mean? What do they really get you, right? And for me, I guess over the past few months, like what I've really realized is I really enjoy like this, just going on like random trips and just staying at like places. I guess just doing something, right? Like going out and stuff like this, at least in the position I'm in today, is like a very, very doable thing for me. Because I can come here, I can, still work. A lot of my stuff is systemized. I can make a lot of content, and a lot of times these trips pay for themselves, right? Like I'm gonna make more money today than what this would cost me. But it also gives me that mental satisfaction and happiness, which I talked about a lot. Is like it's very important. People don't realize how important that really is. At the end of the day, when you're in business or you're trying to do something, you are the business. If you're sick or whatever, right? Shit gets slowed down. So my point is like, when you guys get to that point in your journey, whatever it may be, right? Like, dude, maybe you enjoy like, I don't know, maybe you enjoy playing like golf or something, right? Then every time, you hit a goal, whatever you go, let's set a goal, and then go play golf for like a day, or if you have a friend or whatever, like, go run a game of golf. If you enjoy, I don't know, like on my birthday, for example, I did this supercar experience where I got to drive like 5 supercars. And, it was a pretty expensive thing. I think it was like $500-$600, but it's like, at the time it made sense and it was worth it because I got to really experience what I want, right? Buying a Lamborghini right now I'm not there yet, but doing that I am. And that still gives you that re-spark and, gives you that happiness. And again, it reminds you on why you're doing this in the first place. If you're just doing it to chase money, it won't change anything. I promise you. I promise you from somebody who's made a good amount of money that it's just a number. It's the numbers come in, numbers go away, but it's really like the things that last, right? Like last month I bought this Apple Watch. And I have it. I wear it every day. I use it every day. And again, I don't think about the $500 I spent, right? At the end of the day, those are just numbers that came in and then minus 500. But this gives me value every day. This gives me happiness, and it was a good investment. It was a good purchase, right? I set a goal and I hit it and I did it. So next, like one of my goals is like, sometime in the near future, I want to freaking, what's it called? Get like that DJI Pocket 3, like that vlog camera, so I can make better videos. Right now I'm using my phone and I know it's cracked, but it's sick having that, and it's a little more flexible, so I can, use my phone and show it in videos for certain things. I want to do stuff to my car, like get a diffuser and get my tips installed. It's been like 6 months. So just like small goals that are not like too crazy, right? That in my situation that are like, if I set a goal and I hit it, they would make sense to do, right? So anyways, enjoy. What I'm trying to is enjoy. Don't just get very stuck on like numbers. Problems will happen all the time. Failures will happen all the time. Setbacks will happen all the time. But so will success and good times. But in all these, in this whole journey, you get to decide how you feel. You get to decide, when you're feeling low, when shit is going bad, what you do in those situations. But also when things are going great and you're hitting goals, if you just say, like if I just stay in my room and, like yesterday I lost a channel, and then let's say next week I make 10K off a channel. If I just stayed in my room and did nothing and just did that every single day, like it wouldn't even hit me. Whereas like today, it's like now I came here, I spent money, I get to be away, I get to be in this environment, I get to enjoy them. I feel this different energy. So it's like when I go back home tomorrow and I'll set a new goal for myself, that, hey, in the next 3 weeks, if I do this, then I'll go again somewhere for a day, because that's just what I like to do, right? Again, you could do whatever you like to do. That makes sense. That's doable. And do that, because then it gives you a reason to wake up and actually work for something. Obviously, we have I guess I'm going to create this concept. We have like let's just do I love McDonald's. And this is me making this shit up. So, there's medium, small, there's small, medium, large, right? We all have large goals, right? Might be to retire your parents, which might be to make $1 million, might be to buy a Lamborghini. Then we have, and those are like goals that are like, that's your like lifelong goal. Then you have like medium goals, which are like, they might take you a year to get. They're like, you can't get them right now, or you can't achieve them yet, but with enough hard work and like to really, like, if shit goes great, you'll get them. For me, that might be like an M4 competition, moving out to my own nice penthouse, things that are, not I made it type thing in life, but like things that are like, if I work hard enough, I can get them. And they're still good fucking goals. And then there's small goals, right? Everybody should set small goals, things that are achievable, like me buying that watch, right? Or me taking a trip somewhere, or just doing these small things that are very like in close proximity. Because if you can keep that fire flowing, it's like, okay, the small goal will satisfy you for 2-3 weeks. You continue working, and then you maybe, you celebrate again with another small goal or another small reward. And then throughout that time, you're working towards that medium goal and you're making progress, and eventually you hit that medium goal, and then that will satisfy you. Like my car, for example, I got it last year in August, and it's been 4 or 5, like, I don't know, 8 months. And like now it's starting to hit me. Like now I'm kind of over it. I don't want to say it like that, but like I'm at the point where I'm okay to temporarily get rid of the car, which at some point in my life, if you ask me, it would not be the case. But like, this was like a medium goal, right? Getting this car. So now it's like I need another medium goal, which can be, I don't know, a new car or a new place. So anyways, that's basically it for today. I don't want to, go any longer. So just set yourself some small, medium, large goals / rewards, or milestones, I should say. And as you hit the targets required, reward yourself. Nobody's going to fucking reward you. At work, you might hit a goal and manager's like, boom, you get $1 an hour extra, or like, boom, you win a fucking trip somewhere. But when you do your own shit, there's no manager, there's no system. You get to decide that system. You get to set your own rewards. And I promise you, as somebody who's very big on rewarding myself, like, you're not going to make it if you don't. If you just fucking NPC, like, dude, it's not going to work. Even if it's like a meal, bro. Maybe like, you hit a goal and it's like, okay, I'm going to order food tomorrow. I promise you, like, as somebody who's been through that and still does that shit, it feels good. And if you feel good, you do good. Anyways, that's it for me. Day 28. We're almost approaching 1 month, which is crazy. It feels like it's been so long. I've been making these videos since who knows. But anyways, I hope you guys learned something as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.